September is almost over. I'm sure that y'all are liking this year in school. And, of course, why not talk about yet another school film? This one, far more dark, far more edgy, far more controversial than what people may be used to seeing. This is Notes on a Scandal, which is a 2006 British film. And it is one of those things that, watching it, I could feel some relatability, because the movie deals with this young-ish high school teacher who's played by Cate Blanchett, and she has an affair with one of her students. Now, the reason I could like when I say that there's some relatability, it's that, you know, how many people out there have had very attractive teachers? Now, granted, I have personally never been involved with a teacher, because that would be friggin' stupid. And I'd never heard about any teacher, student, things like that when I was in high school and in middle school. But I do remember being that young. I do remember my days of high school. I do remember having some teachers that I thought were very attractive. And I do know that there was some girls that found some of the guy teachers to be very attractive. And even substitute teachers, even some of them were like, wow, yeah. I guess it does happen, but making a movie about something like that, even though it does sound kind of taboo, you have Judi Dench and Cate Blanchett leading this film. So there's no way that this movie could lose, really. I forget if it's high school or middle school. They only say it like one time in the movie, but Cate Blanchett is this very attractive young woman who's finally getting back into the workforce. She becomes a high school art teacher. It's the reason she's been at home for the past decade or so is because her son has Down syndrome, like kind of heavy duty. And so after some time, he's able to get a really good amount of help, and she's finally able to get back into teaching like she originally planned on. There she ends up meeting this tough as nails history teacher who is Judi Dench. So Judi Dench, her character in this is very, strict, but everyone still respects her. People do fear her, but they know that even though she's being hard on everyone, that they will walk away with lots more knowledge, and she's willing to help as well as much as needed. But when Cate Blanchett comes, of course, because it's Cate Blanchett. You know, Cate Blanchett, she's always been a very beautiful woman in most of the things that she does. But I know it's on a scandal. It seems like maybe they tried to make her look even better looking than how she has in some other things, which is great, because there's some gay undertones with Judi Dench's character. Like, she's kind of an outcast with the faculty, but when she sees this beautiful Cate Blanchett, you can just, even though it's never really explicitly stated, Judi Dench really has the hots for Cate Blanchett, and she does try to keep it under wraps. She doesn't try to make a whole lot like sexual advances towards her, but as long as she can win Blanchett as a friend, that's fine. And because she knows, she has a feeling that Cate Blanchett is already married with some kids, that that's fine to just keep the sexual urges to herself, be her friend, and at least she'll be around someone that she has the hots for at least. But there's this 15-year-old who is a complete rebel, gets into a lot of trouble, and eventually one thing leads to another, and this kid and Kate Blanchett, they start an affair. Of course, first Judi Dench is just mortified of the whole thing, and she really wants to blow the whistle and turn her in. But, you know, it's a little complicated in terms like friendship and trust and all that kind of stuff. Eventually, Kate Blanchett does try to, end things with the kid, and the friendship between Kate Blanchett and Judi Dench does end up growing. But how will things end up changing? Will the ramifications of Kate and this teenage boy end up destroying everyone's lives, or will it just destroy Kate's? So yeah, it's a really good film. The performance by Judi Dench, I would say it's a little bit better than Kate Blanchett. And the only reason Judi Dench, well, just in my view, the reason Judi Dench did not win this Academy Award for Best Lead Actress was because it was the same year that Helen Mirren won for playing Queen Elizabeth. So, yeah, I get that totally. When you have two British acting titans going at it, you have the veteran, who's Judi Dench, and you have the one who's not really a newcomer, but the one who more recently established herself as someone huge, being Kate Blanchett. Seeing them go at it, so it's a really great treat. And the whole idea of a teacher and a student, and all the ramifications and the shock and the controversy that surrounds it all. Like, of course, Kate Blanchett is doing a terrible thing. Of course, the student that she's with is complete trash. But we're just glued to the screen. And I do think that the younger someone is, like if someone is a teenager or in their 20s, that it can echo maybe some instances with them, as I said in the very beginning of this video, thinking that a particular teacher is attractive, or a teacher even thinking that a student is attractive. But of course, what kind of teacher is actually going to act that out, right? I know some do, but it doesn't happen very often. So yeah, Notes on Scandal, very exciting, very thrilling, great film. I'll give it 3.5 stars out of 4. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, comment, and I'll see you again next time.